Why do we believe in ourselves? Why, when everything out there makes us feel like we shouldn't? Oh, we don't have the body of that model, the equipment of that YouTuber, the money of that entrepreneur. We see these people every day. Social media was made for them and we see them. They have what we want and they show it off. And we can't do anything about it, is the mindset a lot of people have. They've got it. Who gives a shit? Do you want it? How bad do you want it? Because if you don't want it bad enough to work for it, you'll have to keep on living vicariously through Instagram. There are things like those in life that we see on social media and we're impressed by them. Why? Because not everyone has them. In fact, most people don't. Is it because we can't have it? No, it's because most people's worst mistake is getting in their own way. Our bodies can handle the work. Hell, if we ever need proof of that, we can see what people around the world in worse situations than us have to endure just to enjoy 1/10 of the luxuries we've got here already. Our enemy is our own mind. In a cruel twist of fate, the thing that tells us all our life's desires and shows us a life with those things in our imagination is the first thing to tell us we can't do something when we try. The first to tell us that all our hard work is for nothing. And it does that to everyone. And I'd like to think that that's where so many of us fail. And I'd like to think that because it's a very fixable problem to have. But at the end of the day, we live in a world that won't care if we achieve our dreams. It's only us that cares about what we do with our lives. And in my opinion, anything worth dreaming is worth fighting for. Because if you're taking the time to imagine a world where you accomplish what you set out to, why not actually do it? Well, because you might fail? But what does that matter? You know how you're guaranteed to fail? By not trying. By quitting. Imagine being on the path, you're actually working on what you set out to, and then saying, oh, what if this is all for nothing? And then giving up, where not only do you guarantee it was for nothing, but you'll then grow to feel the remorse of quitting and be stuck with the what if question in your head. And sure, it does go away from time to time, but it always comes back. All this to say, we all fall into this trap at some point. Sometimes we find out we're missing something we needed. Other times we'll know we'll miss it before we even quit. But no matter which it is though, that regret will rear its ugly head. We watch all these people doing shit with their lives that we imagined for how long, how many times. Believing in yourself isn't that state of constantly being hyped. Everybody will still have bad days and those seeds of doubts will still creep in. But temporary thoughts have no business controlling our actions. Or else there'd be a lot more road rage for one. But it's controlling those impulses that decides the difference between discipline and emotional uncertainty. You see, not everybody knows what they want just yet, and I respect that. I'll never tell someone to jump into something they aren't sure they want to do, because at that point, it's doomed to fail. You have to want it first, you have to dream it first, and that's what makes it worth fighting for. Anyways, I hope you've all had a good week so far. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of things you're dealing with. What's your reason for being here today? I want to get back into more specific speeches coming up, but I've had fun doing these more generalized talks here lately. If you enjoyed this video, YouTube is recommending the video here on the left for you today. Why not give it a shot? And if you did enjoy, click on my picture here on the right to subscribe to the channel. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.